What if I just talk like that? Talk like that. What if I just talk like that for the entire episode, bro? Like on some ASMR shit. Hi guys, welcome to the Just Talking podcast. For our first topic, I just wanted to talk about one of my favorite rappers, J. Cole. Yeah, dog. You know what it is, man. Welcome to Just Talking podcast, bro. Got your host, Dr. Nine. It's just me. It's just me, man. How y'all been, bro? How's your week been? Hmm? What have y'all been getting into, huh? Recording this Monday podcast just before Monday on a Sunday, man. And man, it was not a sunny day, man. It was cloudy. The chance of rain being at 0%, but I still I still felt the sprinkles when I was out there playing b-ball. Jeez, bro. I am exhausted. Not just from basketball. No, bro. It's been a long week for me, man. That's why we didn't get a little bonus episode this week, man. I've been kind of on the road doing a little bonus episode in the middle of the week. Something to throw at y'all niggas, bro. Just because the numbers have been going a little up, man. I wanna do a little something, man. Do a little something to reflect the numbers, bro. Me working hard, all right, but it's work smarter, not harder. I was tired, and I almost died, bro. All right, I think it was like either Thursday or Friday, bro. I got me a sandwich from Hot Chicken Kitchen, man. And up to this point, all my homies were hyping it up, bro. Like that it was a great chicken sandwich. And you know me, I'm sort of a chicken connoisseur, especially when it comes from the chicken sandwich variety. And this place, bro, it has 4 levels of hot sauce, bro. You put on that joint. Now, me being there, never actually seen the damn sandwich before and everything, and like, so they gave me they let you. I walked in there, and my sister told me that you could try the sauces, so I did. All right, put one finger in one sauce. Hmm. I tried number 3 and 4. Put the other finger in the other one. Yeah, these. I was like, wow. I heard this shit was hot. This joint kind of sweet. And I told the person who gave me the sauce, I was like, I think I'll get level 3, right? Because at first I was like, it's whatever. Like let me start off a little bit low, and I'll hit my stride. Didn't work out like that, bro. When I actually got to the cashier, and she was all like, "What sauce do you want?" I was starting to feel myself. I was like, "Yo, this ain't shit." I said, "Let me get level 4." All right. So my dumb ass got a level 4. Right. Got my meal left. I was like, I'm gonna eat it at home, man. And I was like, I'm gonna just casually eat this. Watching some anime, man. Hulu, you should sponsor me because I'm about to put these niggas on the game real quick for y'all anime fans. Man, if y'all got a Verb account, get rid of it. If y'all got a Funimation account, okay, get rid of it too, bro. Hulu doesn't only have live sports, they got all the Funimation anime, and they have Crunchyroll as a fucking channel. So my dumbass had got Hulu because of my student Spotify, which will be dearly missed. Since niggas hitting their age limits, bro, for this college shit. But yeah, no, that will be dearly missed, bro. I feel like I didn't take advantage of the Hulu joint. Don't really give a fuck about Showtime, but definitely should have taken more advantage of the Hulu joint. But we ball. All right, so back to the sandwich show story. So here I am, bro. I'm at home. Take one bite of this sandwich. I'm like, this joint pretty sweet. So I take another bite. Ooh, kind of, kind of, kind of see where these niggas are getting about. Dog, I get halfway through the sandwich, this feels my tongue's going numb. And I'm like, all right, this is an issue. And then that's when it really starts kicking in, bro. I'm halfway through that sandwich, bro. I take big ass bites. I got a big ass mouth, all right? That's what this joint just called just talking, bro. You just got big ass mouth and they just be moving, man. Flap, 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 bro. You just hear the lips. All right. Oh my gosh, bro. I really try to use paper, me flapping around some paper as my lips. What does the word come to? Anywho. But yeah, nah, dog. I literally died. I drunk like I get these big ass bottles from Walmart of sparkling water, bro. I drunk like 3 or 4 of them bitches. So I'm full. The sandwich is finally completed. I'm dying because I thought those sparkling waters would help. Honestly, it felt like it made it worse. I am fucking inflated as fuck just because of all that carbonation in my stomach is just making shit worse. Every time I fucking move, I burp. Like I'm the world's worst fucking squeak toy joint, bro. Niggas squeeze me and I am letting it all out. Okay? In fact, bro, I got off Fortnite with I was on Fortnite with my guys. With some of my buddies. And like after I got off, bro, I went to go and take a shit because I was like, something needs to come out. All right, I didn't even feel like I really needed to, but something needed to come out. And lo and behold, wee bits came through the all shit hole, but unfortunately, some left through the other hole, my mouth. And you see, the worst part about it is that it just made it spicy again. Like I didn't throw up a lot. It was like a little bit, like like I coughed up some. You feel me? Wasn't like I was like, oh no, I coughed up some, and I was like, oh my gosh, but the spiciness is coming back. I'm on the toilet. I'm debating whether I should fucking drink the sink water, bro. Just know I had a bad time, bro. Like that one South Park meme, bro. If you eat the level 4, you're gonna have a bad time. But yeah. One of my guys, bro. He be munching on those level 4s, bro. Honest to God, monster, bro. That nigga I did the Twitch stream with Red Eagle Snake, aka Edwin, bro. AKA Edwinder. For those who may know him by that. Which you don't, but we ball. Now let's talk about the J. Cole album. Now, at first I wanted to I was about to like do the joint the same day the Cole album dropped. But that was the next day after I died, and I had a little stomach ache. Right? My stomach ache, so I couldn't. However, I'll give you what I think now. That joint was a classic. It was a classic. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Are you fake No Name fans? And I'm saying fake because I don't. A majority of y'all, I don't think are No Name fans. So people were throwing around a meme. It was like No Name and both No Name and J Cole had both made a like J Cole in his newest album and No Name in her older album or in a different song. Probably might have been the quote unquote diss track to J Cole. But I think that's called Song 35. I don't know. She has a lot of like song and numbers. Like No Name's fire. Don't get me wrong. All right. Literally, freshman year, try to put on like other like my other female friends onto No Name, in which they literally were like, "No, city girls, Charlie, period, boo," all that nonsense. All right. But I was playing that song Israel by Chance Rapper featuring No Name. I was playing those No Name bops. Shadow Man. So I'm being genuine with this, bro. Even No Name was all like, she already kind of apologized. Like she literally quote tweeted the person who did it and was like, I already apologize for this. when like was like trying to stay away from it. But a lot of people were making a big deal about it. So I don't remember exactly No Name's line, but J Cole's line was basically you're out clowning million if you're clowning millionaires then the joke is on you. And the way that the way stupid people took it, and I have to say, because it's like I'm not one of those people who are sitting here saying J Cole is deep. All right, there was a point where I kind of tried to argue. I wanted to argue that, but it's not even that he's deep because it was like an argument with like one of my friend's older brothers that kind of pushed it. It's like he's not deep. He's saying stuff that like should be obvious, but is literally going through people's heads, and this is like or going over people's heads, and it's like oh they don't like they're just not processing it. I don't know what you want me to say. Like it's just that like what he's saying should not be a surprise. Like many people have said it before, like stopping like the game balance and all that. Like him talking about like single mothers and like guys who like why would guys put their like people through like their people that they used to love or like why would they even get in a relationship when they're not intending to be able to take care of the kids and doing all that. It took two to make it. What he was saying in I think Lights Please back in the day, like just stuff like that. They're obvious things, but it's like not everybody is like living through the same lens as you. I feel as though like, and this is what J Cole tried to get through people, like tried to make people understand. The lens that people can view things are comes from a level of privilege that other people were not provided, or a level, or just think, or just like because like perspective is relative, as everybody fucking knows. It's like you gotta understand that when he's saying this shit, it's not like he's saying it for you in a middle class family. This nigga didn't come like didn't start from a middle class family, bro. He didn't grow up in a place where there was a bunch of middle class family niggas. No. So it's like when he's literally saying that stuff and he's literally giving a view, and everybody else, other rappers like of fame, other rappers that these niggas be talking about glorifying, bro, are fucking with him too. But y'all niggas are saying that he's he's showing that class struggle between the dynamic. Like he said, bruh, he's been dirt poor in a trailer. Like, so it's crazy, bruh. It's not like he's like Lil Wayne, where it's just like this nigga is just like saying whatever. Freaking white privilege doesn't exist because I made it. Like that's not what that's not what that nigga's doing. Like there was literally a tweet saying that like J Cole, like by J Cole saying clowning millionaires is like the joke is on you. He was not represent like he was being ignorant of class struggles. No, you stupid bitch. And it was a guy, so I'm allowed to call him a bitch apparently, because you know even if a girl's being a bitch, you can't call her. Look, bro. All I'm saying is that if you got offended by that line, you're stupid. Because if you're like when he says clowning millionaires, you're not clowning like you saying what a millionaire did wrong is not clowning a millionaire. But you getting mad at number one, what a millionaire does with their money. Number two, what a millionaire like just mad at the fact that they are a millionaire. That's you playing the joke on yourself. Because even after that, he explains he kind of explains what he means, bruh. He's like, I'm not money's not everything. I wouldn't say that because money. Like I even saw a tweet like maybe a few days before the album dropped. There was all like, money can't buy happiness. Like there, and it was like one of the popular tweets on Twitter. You know, like 100, like 300, 400K fucking likes, over 100K retweets and whatnot, and all that shit. So it was decently popular. and it was all like money can't buy happiness is a baby boomer idea because of how money disparities are and how necessary certain things have become. And I can agree with that. How necessary things like having a phone, having working internet has just become a part of people's daily lives, especially what's shown through the pandemic. How the lack of internet connection literally could set you back from your college for a year because you weren't able to do it. You weren't able to have good clean access to it. Like that's it. Proof in the pudding. So it's just like showing a level of just jealousy towards millionaires, and it's like I feel as though half the time they're not even going for the right ones. Like I still see people continuously trying to like go for Elon Musk. I'm like, dog, bro. Nigga was working his ass off immediately, bro. The man made PayPal, then he fucking did Tesla. The nigga almost went bankrupt, fucking brought it back all the way up to what it is now. And now he's launching fucking rockets and making them land perfectly down as if you did put rewind on the fucking video. Like nigga, it's different. That's the shit that you saw on a cartoon. Like, can we be serious now? Like the idea that like you don't think that any of that comes from jealousy because you're not at the spot of where they're at because you're still struggling. And instead of trying to work to get yourself out, you're busy looking at someone else's wallet. And that's crazy too. Y'all niggas don't ever say nothing about the class disparity when other celebrities be buying their significant others shit. Who was it? Who was the person that dated that one weird chick, Sweetie? I think her name was Swati, whatever, and Quavo. Yeah, it was Quavo, I think. Yeah, when when Sweaty and wait, was it Quavo or was it Offset? Yeah, yeah, Quavo. When that nigga bought her a whole car, like that one, I think it was a Bentley or some shit. It was a Bentley Continental, a custom made one and everything. That niggas didn't talk about no class disparities, alright? That niggas say, oh, I need me a man like Quavo, Ice Man, huh? I'm such an icy boy, Ice cubes, emojis. I want him, I want him. T. Like, y'all niggas don't bring it up for all this other stuff. Y'all don't bring it up when y'all favorite rappers be bragging about the amount of money they have in their songs. When y'all be at the clubs throwing or catching ass. All right, y'all only bring it up when this man J Cole talks about it in one line. Go and get some fucking help. All right. Also, the people who were mad that J Cole was flexing too much, saying he had money, but it doesn't matter. I would hope that like that's a majority of how freaking these niggas think. Look, think about it like this: all these YouTubers have been getting caught. A few years ago when the Me Too movement was really killing niggas in Hollywood, all these pedophiles, the groomers, all these niggas are getting caught. And guess what? Money gave them the power to do that shit. They had the money. All right. Once you realize that money ain't really anything except something to get you out of where you are, once you start feeling comfortable, that's it. You realize money ain't really everything. All right. So I don't see what the big hoopla is with him flexing because he was saying that he did it too much. He did it too much. This nigga's been talking about this shit forever, bro. Dollar in a dream. All right. Now he finally made it where he doesn't have $8. He has millions, bro. He said he could put a M on your head, you Luigi, but nah, it wasn't that hot of a bar because he had better bars, but like that was the one that people really ran and stuck with. Um, I mean, it's just like when Drake said, "I only love my bed and my mama." I'm sorry, y'all niggas were fucking screaming their heads off. So I just think like this standard that these niggas like will lope onto Cole sometimes is huge. And then like the huge attacking of the Cole fan base, I think is also crazy. Not because like not to say that these niggas don't go crazy, but because like these barbs and these fucking like Drake stands. I'm not even gonna mention the K-pop niggas because everybody knows they're wilding. Everybody knows they're wilding. But like even the stands these other rappers have, bro. Literally, when Drake said, "I only love my bed and my mama," I'm sorry, nigga. That is a that is what? That's not that's not a bar like that. Just catchy. That nigga, that nigga Cole said something where it's like it caught everybody's attention. I was like, ooh, because it wasn't like a god damn, oh my gosh, Cole. It wasn't that. It was just like, ooh, Luigi's brother. That's Mario. He has a hat that has an M on it. Yeah, I get it. What's the next bar? You know, like we move on. I don't know, bro. I feel as though like Cole fans especially get attacked the most for it, but I feel as though it's so prevalent in other ones, but niggas don't care. But I don't know. I guess that's all I really want to talk about with Cole's album. I thought it was great all the way through. Um, Love the surprise features of Lil Baby and 21 Savage and Boz. You know I love the Boz. R and Boz. R and B's, Boz, whatever. But yeah, you know. Now, this is the part of the podcast where I don't really know what to talk about. I'm gonna throw a little something later, but for now, you're just here with me. Oh, that shit sounded so ugly. What's on? Does Google have a trending page, bro? I know YouTube got a trending page, bro. Does Google got a trending page? You know, like, oh wow, this is trendy. Oh, let's look at the Google trends. Hmm. For some reason, there is a large population of the United States looking up Taylor Swift. And then like people in California, I think that's Nevada, uh, my Florida. I don't know what that state is right there, bro. It's like right now. It's on the. I guess if you're looking at a United States map, it's the state on the left of Texas, right there on the L, the flip L. Ooh, coronavirus searches has been peaking. Mostly for the vaccine, though. There's a lot of world interest. I wonder why. Knicks are being searched up. Gotta say congratulations to the Knicks, man. Y'all turned from one of the most sorriest franchises to like a fourth seed in the East within one season, and y'all niggas are great, bro. I remember everybody was clowning the Julius Randle acquisition. Now it's like, yo, these niggas got Julius Randle. He's an MVP candidate. Bar keeping in mind people got injured, but he's an MVP candidate. I don't think he's a candidate. I think he's top 10. Nikola Jokic should definitely be the MVP, in my expert opinion, because like niggas be like, oh yeah, it was by default. I'm like, this nigga was average. Like this nigga was going off a lot in the beginning. MPJ got either COVID or was like kept out because of that health or safety protocols for a good chunk in the beginning. They had they had like some injuries in the beginning. They had just lost Jeremy Grant. Pretty sure, like I remember there was a news story that was all like they had been experimenting with like over 20 different lineups for Jokic to see like who he was really vibing with, and he had just been literally carrying them offensively in the beginning. Jamal Murray started off very slow, so it was like my thing for Jokic was like he just needed to bring it like get his team further up. And I think now his team is a third seed. And again, when you like look at the injuries and everything, you're not sure whether or not they would have been a third seed from the get go. But I feel as though they definitely had a chance to be a top 4 seed. I definitely didn't have the Nuggets like when I was doing like projections.
under a top four seed. Um, but I don't know. The West is like weirdly wide open. I feel those are the only like people who don't have a chance, like in the to really do anything in the West. Literally, are the Mavericks, the Trailblazers, and whoever gets the eight seed. Between the Grizzlies and the Warriors. I want the Warriors to get it just because I feel as though like they really do deserve it. Like sure, John Maron was out for a period in time and whatnot, and the Grizzlies haven't had Jaren Jackson Jr. That team is not comparable to what the Warriors are without Steph Curry. That nigga was the leading scorer doing this shit. That nigga was getting quadruple teamed, while being picked up from half, like the moment he passes the half court line. Quadruple teamed the moment he. I didn't understand why niggas were like trying to clown Steph when the season first began. I understand that you had to hate because of the Golden State Warriors, but keep in mind that the reason why the Golden State Warriors were so good was because of Steph. Steph led the way. All right. I won't say Clay followed. Clay was right there, right next to him. But Steph was the one holding the map, bro. All right. Draymond would be the guy giving advice. You feel me? Because he's the assist guy. He'd be like, "Oh, go that way, go that way." You know. But Steph had the map. All right. If it was a TV show, Steph would be the main character. All right. KD joined. No one said it was KD's team, bro. It was the Warriors plus KD. That's literally how it almost always got framed. Warriors plus KD. So it's like the amount of disrespect Steph got was honestly alarming. Especially keeping in mind that Steph and Clay had beaten the OKC Thunder to get to the finals before KD had joined them. So I don't know. I feel as though that was a stupid take. But we ball, we live, but we don't fall. I don't know what I'm doing. No ball. Ooh, excited about the playing. Hey man, it's the last day of regular season basketball. Playing starts on Tuesday. Are you ready? Are you not entertained? The play-in had potential to really give us like carrying games, but like a lot of these joints ended up being blowouts. Like just because of either injuries or like resting play. It was just weird, you know. But there was definitely still more excitement in general around the games, even though they did end up being a little bit disappointing. But bro, who fucking knows? I was listening to a song. I've listened to this song like almost all. Cause this joint always pops up on my freaking Spotify daily mix. And I was listening to this song. It's called "Nothing at All" by Chewy, CHUUWE. And these niggas are like, I never realized how bad how toxic the song was. Like I thought of like obviously it passes through your head. Good song, jolly good song, sir. But it's like I never realized how toxic it was. Yeah, man. I want you. I want like just how they started off. $2.50. Yo, nigga, I'm sorry. How disrespectful. Dog, if I ever asked somebody for a ride and they gave me bus fare, holy shit. Like, dog, I don't care what type of pass, bro. You might as well just ignore me instead. I don't want your fucking money, nigga. The fuck out my face. Dog, bro. And like, obviously,
those lines depend on the context of whether of how she did him dirty, bro. Like, I'll just in there, it's like, oh, we can still be friends. But you know when people say, oh yeah, we can still be friends, and then like conversation just dies, and then y'all niggas can't be. What if that nigga did try to be friends, and then she still kind of carried him, bro? Because she was like, oh, nigga likes me, I don't want him. And like this nigga says, it was she did it because he was a little chubby. I'm pretty sure, or it might be someone else talking about another girl later in the bar. But you know, like that's what I'm saying. That was like talks, dog, bro. Imagine how great it must feel, bro, for him when he gave her bus fare, bro. Cause like that's what I'm saying, bro. That shit is mad disrespectful. But like those mad disrespectful moments be like the greatest moments, like to you, bro. When you can just straight up disrespect somebody because you felt like they disrespected you in the past, bro. It's like I think when Chris Paul said I'm gonna get Curry back, or like yeah, because Curry broke his ankles, bro. Then he got Curry back. You know, like some like niggas be searching for those, bro. Like, you disrespect somebody. Like I remember I be playing basketball with one guy, man. Call him Sea Dog, all right? Be playing basketball with my nigga Sea Dog. And sometimes I be getting a steal off him or I be blocking him. And like the way the aggressiveness that he plays with after I do that is freaking abnormal. Like this nigga gets a glint in his eyes, and all I see is a violent man trying to press me for everything that I have. Like when you're trying to reclaim yourself, bro. That shit be the worst, bro. Cause you just got this steal, you're trying to chill, and then you see that nigga running up on you. You're like, oh my gosh, friggin', my team doesn't do cuts or nothing. So it's not like there was an open pass, bro. Them niggas are sitting in the corners like we're playing ISO ball. I'm like, God damn. So you just gotta figure everything out by yourself, bro. It's a sad world. It's a hard knock life for us. Bro, I mean, I guess this is the latest topic change before I get into the last thing. Maybe not, actually. We'll see. All right. How, how are y'all, bro? Look, man. Y'all might say, nah, why you got nothing planned? You ain't talking about shit. Well, that's what this Just Talking podcast was for, right? Nah, honestly, bro, I I have some ideas, but I also want to save them, bro. You feel me? I want to get into it where with more people, bro. I want more interaction, bro. More conversations, bro. But until then, I just I'm just sitting here, bro. Honestly, what I want is to actually like have something. Like I really actually want to know, bro. Like what a woman feels that she brings to the table, in like the relationship that she's been in. What does she felt that she brought to the table? Like genuinely, I'm curious. Just because like and there's this weird split where it's like right now um there's like the independence and like we don't need no man, but then like there's also like the split off to the other side where it's like if we do get a man, he is supposed to like take care of us 100% while we stack while our money stays with us and we don't have to worry about jack shit. And because we're allowed to push away societal norms by even though we're supposed to be a stay-at-home mom, we don't do anything. We don't keep the house nice and orderly, and that's just my thing. Like if you have a job and a career, 100%, I get it, half and half, 50-50, completely. All right, like in housework terms and everything. Like whatever you guys decide to be your half and half, to be that even split, is what you guys decide. But what I'm saying is that like
it doesn't make sense to me if you think that you can be a stay-at-home wife while also not doing fucking shit. Like I feel like it'd be one thing. Like like mind you, it's already one like if you have kids, it's still a little something, bro. Like if you're really taking care of those kids, there wouldn't be that much of a mess, and like you should be. And if you're taking care of those kids, you should be cleaning up after those kids every now and then. I'm not saying like every fucking time, bro. You gotta follow them niggas around with a fucking dustpan. But I'm saying like do something, nigga. Like what are you there for? Like I don't know. I just wonder like what I want to have I want to have one of those. I want to have both an SJW like female type on here, like an extremist, and I want to have like one of those pay all my bills type chicks too, bruh. Like honestly, it'd be interesting to have them both on at the same time, but like first some one-on-one conversation just to really dive into that psyche. Because it's like, I don't understand either. Like, I already explained why I don't understand that, the buy me everything. But like, the like, self, like, you don't need nobody to take care of you. Like, look, if you want to be independent, I get it and everything. But like, you're kind of avoiding some stuff. Like, look, me, I would love to be a stay at home dad, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm sitting on my ass. I sit at home, bro. Cause look, I'm about to be in like one spot. All right, I can keep one spot clean, and like, I've taken care of plenty of kids before, bro. Like dead ass, bro. I was like designated babysitter sometimes, so like I understand, bro. I can take care. I can hang with the rugrats. All right. And I'm like, if I keep them all in one space, and particularly, I know I can cook, I can do all that. Keep them all in one space. Can't be that dirty. You feel me? Like I can go like every now and then while they're playing, bro. Change the laundry and whatnot. You fold the clothes while you watching shit. It's not it's not hard. And honestly, I would love it, bro. Someone comes home, funds my freaking hobbies. I don't have to really like. It doesn't feel like I'm working as much. Obviously, I'm not saying that it's not a lot of work because it is raising kids and doing all that, like and whatnot. But I feel like, but that's what I'm saying. I feel as though like the disconnect between like what it is, what the SJW is now, and what it was before, like, there's a disconnect to how everything is now. But it's like it's not like as simple as like you guys aren't being presented like boom equal pay anymore. It's not that simple anymore. I feel as though rather like you guys want to start fixing stuff, start looking at the actual sectors that where there is a significant pay discrepancy and it's proportionate to the amount of revenue that is actually gained in that sector. Because for example, the WNBA can't be asking to be paid the same amount as the NBA players because their league does not even make money, much less make the same amount as the NBA. They don't have they don't have actually they're not making a profit most of the time. They're usually operating on a loss. And it's like Yannick, like people will be like, "Oh, yo. The reason the WNBA doesn't do good is because of the misogyny." Actually, the vast amount of viewership tend to be a male audience, older male audience, who at least say that they're watching it because they want the fun. They're more keen on the fundamentals, which is what the female athletes tend to like be more involved in. Me, to be completely honest, I just don't think it's as exciting. I think dunks are definitely like yes, people watch basketball to see dunks. That's why there is a dunk contest. So that's the thing. And I feel as though like so it's like when you see the WNBA and the NBA, when you watch a lot of like the NBA, you start mimic you like you want to mimic the moves that you see those players do. since the WNBA is technically like quote unquote more fundamentally sound. I wouldn't know because I don't really watch. Since they're more fundamentally sound, they don't have any of those like crazy. They don't have as many of those crazy moves where you want to do that. They have fundamental moves, stuff that should be working. So it just creates a more boring game in general, which is why there's been like calls for like, yo, maybe the rim should be low and everything. Just something to crank up the excitement. And it's like what the NBA literally has done over the years, same thing as football or the NFL. They literally have made it a more of an offensive game as they moved further and further. They started taking off different rules. Why? So they get more casual people that don't want to see the straight freaking wreck shit violence that was there before. To grab more casual people because they know people don't practice defense as much. People practice offense, so they made that shit. They made offense a little. They made offense easier to play in a sense. Literally, in a sense. Obviously, there's other like implications that happen, but other than being having to like prioritize like shooting into your training more, I don't think much has like really progressed too much in the offensive game besides stuff that could lead that led to possible like rule breaks like how the step back became more acceptable, how the euro step kind of like kept catching people's eyes, whether it was James Harden or Giannis, stuff like that. You feel me? It's like stuff like that really emphasize that they're trying to make it more of an offensive league because those are the moves that they want people like those are the moves that people have to do now because you don't have because like you it's not always that you're gonna have a super prolific scorer like Jordan. Like LeBron is just a physical specimen of himself. There's not even like moves you can really copy too much. Except now he's been going towards a turnaround jumper some more, and he's been he's been looking at every time he shoots a three, he looks at his hand real quick. Maybe some people are gonna do that, just like how some people were like sticking their tongues out when Jordan stuck his tongue out, shit like that. You feel me? It's just like the extra style points that the NBA has really like offers to the game. So in that sense, I don't think that it's like reasonable, at least, for the WNBA to complain as much about their profit margins and whatnot. So that's my only thing. I definitely am not one of those people that's like, oh, don't ever support the WNBA. The trash, the trash, trash. I'm like, yeah, I mean, they're the best women, I'm assuming. Honestly, I've always wondered, like, does women's does the like NBA players from the women's like basketball team win? Like the ones that don't go across the seas and play for the other teams, they win like in a worldwide standard. Because for the most part, I know the NBA, like everybody knows the NBA is harder than like the Euro League, but is the WNBA harder than the woman Euro League? Because I don't know. Overseas plays a necessary part of life for WNBA players. I guess because oh my gosh, now a whole bunch of articles that say the WNBA players work harder for half the pay. Yes, that's what broke people have to do. Like I'm just being honest, bro. Like in general, yes, you have to work harder if you want to keep up a certain lifestyle privileges. That's it. Oh, I don't know what else you want me to say. That's it. There's not much else to say past that. It's like, yeah, if you want to get more money, do it. Like, notice how they don't ever really be pointing this out in other sports that much because most other sports people understand because there's an actual like ranking. So like when the female tennis players challenge the male tennis players, there's a ranking that the men are in. So it's like if the female tennis players ever have something to say, I don't know if they get paid more or less than males, but if they ever have something to say, well, nigga, beat the top 200 guy in tennis and see if you deserve his salary. You feel me? Like there's a reasonable thing you can say for that. Now it's like there's not. Like, or at least in the WNBA's case, there's not, because it's like the it's just the NBA is such a team sport type of league, but at the same time, I don't think the worst team in the NBA would lose to the freaking best team in the WNBA. Maybe not even lose to the WNBA All Stars, which sounds a bit harsh, but can we like can we be completely honest? Because like even if the NBA player said, "Oh yeah, we're not gonna dunk," I have yet to see like the Steph Curry of the WNBA and like actually make a compelling case that she's called that, not because she's just the best female shooter, but because she actually stacks up to maybe some of the top shooters. You feel me? Because it's really just it's not just dunking, bro. They're like I feel as though they're getting beat in almost every statistical category. If that's not the case, man, they just need better advertisement and complaining about how much they get paid when you actually look at like what it is relative to the fact that their entire business is operating at a loss. The fact that like I think the president of the WNBA like literally has like they have had huge turnover in just like the freaking organization office in general. Like when you keep that in mind, it's just terrible, 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 terrible. You know, I got on my soapbox for a little bit, but at the end of the day, all y'all fake women supporters and everything, including fake no name fans, can you actually like support them for real? If you believe the WNBA aren't getting paid right, go and fucking buy their product. Because even the fucking ESPN people, them niggas will sit there and say, oh yeah, all y'all, the WNBA is doing this better than the NBA, all this blah 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 bullshit. Nigga, then go. I you'll see all those females talking about it, and they've been to almost every single fucking NBA game, but you'll never see an Instagram picture of them going to a WNBA game. You'll never see an Instagram picture with them actually standing next to a WNBA player. Why is that? Because they're not even fucking going. Y'all own kind not supporting you. That's crazy, man. Now let's just talk about playing tournament. Get it out. All right. Um. So actually, what me and my friend are gonna do is instead of making a podcast, we're gonna start like, or at least he said he would do it with me. If not, fuck it, I'm gonna do it by myself, bro. Since I'm saying it now, I have a YouTube channel. Nothing fucking goes on there because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Jeez, but yeah, that's just it. So one of my friends were like, we should make playoff videos or fucking play-in videos. Once the seeding is set. Since today's the last day of the regular season, I was like, why not? So we're gonna do that. If he is, if not, I might just do couple ones that I care about. Go Celtics, go Nets. In general, I didn't really get my dark horse when Nigel was here. So I mean, well, my fault. Let me not jump topics like that. All right, but that's what you're here for. Um, but yeah, I'm about to do that. Hopefully, that helps me start putting in more content on the YouTube side of things. I'm gonna start trying to do some like simple lifestyle changes that can help me like kind of want to be in a creative space more often. So hopefully that freaking goes through. I'm feeling to be on my freaking on my Deku shit. You feel me? Aim to pass the American dream. And for all my freaking my motherfucking Wuxio novel readers, I'm pretty sure there's only one that would probably listen to it, and that's you, Corbin. Shout out to the homie. Um, my path towards the Marshall Dow, or my version of it. You feel me? I'm just feeling to do what I gotta do, bruh. Get to the point where you just gotta put everything behind you, bruh. Cole dropped a song called Applying Pressure. It's time for me to start applying my own. You feel me? All right, we're done with that. Real quick, or not really real quick. Let's see if I can stretch this one out. You feel me? Imagine I was just pulling a rubber band out, just stretching that bitch. You feel me? Stretch. But anyways, I'm gonna pick a dark horse from the east and the west, and then I'm gonna pick my two finals teams. It might be a controversial pick, but honestly, I did not watch this Nets versus Cavs game that I honestly told myself that I would put on during this fucking stream, so or during this freaking like recording, so I could freaking know how the Nets are doing, because this is the one of the teams that they were not doing the best against earlier in the season. When they first unveiled their big three, yeah, they already finished. I might just have to watch the recording, but I almost never watch the full recordings nowadays, unfortunately. Hit my line if you're trying to get the recording. I sound like a fucking donkey. What the fuck? I'm making an ass out of myself for you guys. Y'all don't even love me.
The
But
Cavs.
anyways, the dark horse from the Western Conference is Denver Nuggets. And it's like, I don't think they're like a dark horse by conventional means, but like for the people that actually believe that they're gonna win, I feel as though like people have higher chance, like feel as though the Jazz have a higher chance of winning or making it to the finals than Denver Nuggets. They don't. Donovan Mitchell is literally not finishing off the regular season. He's planning to literally take that week off for the most part, obviously practice and everything, and then try and get into like get into like some NBA shape by the time he gets in the playoffs. And those one that 7 and 8 seed, I don't think they're gonna really give him time. Warriors have really been blossoming. I don't think they're really gonna make a splash though. So just because they still have to rely, like they live and die by Steph, and like there are some rare occasions where Steph can do bad, but there's not gonna be a lot of them. And with the amount of focus it's gonna be on Steph, especially in the playoffs, I think there's gonna be some issues. Especially since like even Steve Kerr said the Jazz play like the old Warriors in a way. So it's like that's a lot of threes. Can the Warriors like counter that? I don't know. Seem like they've been a pretty poor 3 point shooting team, to be completely honest with you. So I'm really not sure. Moving on. And yeah, so like the Suns, kind of want to give the Denver Nuggets a little bit of an edge over them, but I feel as though the Suns have like a convincing first, second, and third option. Everything really depends on Aiden, in my opinion, on how aggressive he's going to be, and then some of their role players as well. And then if like obviously Devin Booker, I feel though is still going to be the same type of scorer. Chris Paul is still going to be the same leader. Their supporting role players, Jay Crowder, um, I think it's Saric. All of them are still going to be great. So it's just I feel as though that team is really gonna go by DeAndre Ayton, just because they need him to play like consistently like a big, and not kind of shy away from the contact and whatever. Um, Other than that, let me see. The Lakers, I think the Nuggets can definitely beat the Lakers. Um, just because like obviously LeBron and Anthony Davis are not in the same shape either. Wait, I think there is a game going on actually that would be important. Oh, it's not going on now. It's the Denver Nuggets versus the Portland Trailblazers because based on who wins or loses that would I might make the Lakers move to a different seed. The Lakers play today. Oh yeah. So if the Lakers win the Pelicans game, but the Trailblazers lose the Denver Nuggets game, the tiebreaker won't matter, and because in the tiebreaker the Lakers lost the what you call it the Trailblazers more, so the tiebreaker won't matter because the Lakers will be up by one win, so Lakers could be sixth seed. Um, the thing is, the Pelicans don't have Zion right now, so it's definitely believable to see the Lakers winning that. If the Lakers are a six seed, they're going against the Nuggets. I think the Lakers might need to actually just be in the play-in. To see them beating a weakened Jazz team because Donovan Mitchell won't be in NBA shape. I see them beating even if they fall to the eighth. I definitely see them beating a Suns team. I don't know. I don't feel I obviously the Suns team. I am a little bit more shaky on the Jazz team. The Jazz also doesn't have Mike Conley. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm definitely still a little bit shaky on the Jazz, or less shaky on the Suns rather than the Jazz. But I feel as though what the Lakers should aim for would be seven seed. If they don't, it's whatever. Um, that oh not seven seed, eight seed actually, just so they can get see the Jazz. You know, maybe lose the Warriors on purpose. Get an easier matchup, and see if you can pull that off. I feel as though that's their easiest matchup that they would get. I just don't. I feel as though I have more confidence in the Nuggets than the Jazz right now because Michael Porter Jr. hasn't really not exactly filled in with Jamal Murray left when he got injured the rest of the season, but like he's holding down the ground. He's better at defense than he was last year, and his offense is really showing. Or his offensive capabilities is really showing, especially with someone like Jokic as the maestro of the offense. The off-ball movement and the connection of him and MPJ is great. Aaron Gordon is also great. Great. He could be used as a not exactly LeBron stopper, but definitely a hindrance to that. Definitely hindrance to a lot of folks. So I think it would be definitely a good run. Um, Going past that, in the East, I like the Hornets. They're not a dark horse. It's the Heat. The Heat in the East. All right. The Heat have been turning it up. And to be completely honest, Dragic is starting to look better. Tyler Hero is starting to look better. Kendrick Nunn is looking good. And keep in mind that he had he had COVID, so he wasn't that like good during the playoffs. Jason Tatum said that for 2-3 months after he had COVID, he was still using an inhaler. And he was on the floor, so you got to keep that in mind, like how much it could possibly affect it. I think Russ might have had it, so like him in the playoffs definitely affected that year too. It was just like a lot of bad stuff, bro. I don't blame the people. Keeping that in mind, you feel. I think the Heat are definitely a good dark horse. They should definitely win their first round series because it should be against the Hawks. The Heat are gonna end up either the fourth or the fifth seed. which won't matter because the Hawks are going to end up either the fourth or the fifth seed, so they're just going to be going against each other. In going into the second round, if the Heat see, actually, wait, the Hawks might not be the fourth seed. Might be the Knicks actually. Let's see. The Knicks are the fourth seed. Ooh. It's looking shaky, baby. The Heat are in a game with the Pistons. They're definitely gonna win. And they have the series. Yeah. They have the series freaking what you call it over the Knicks. The tiebreaker. I'm pretty sure they beat the Knicks more times. So actually not, because today's the last day of games. Really? Did the Heat lose to someone recently to make them fall to 6? Well, they're at least gonna be fifth. If I had to pick the Knicks or the Heat, I still kind of lean on the Heat, but it's definitely understandable if they don't. They lost against the Bucks. They had a be challenging finishing schedule if things went not too challenging. It's Celtics, Heat, Bucks, and now Pistons. If the Celtics were as good as they should have been, definitely would have been tougher. But that's not too bad, so it's fine. 77 to 57 for Pistons. They definitely gonna win that game. Heat, Wizards. Yeah, the Wizards friggin' jumped all the way to the AC. Beat the Hornets today. I just wanted the Hornets to make it, bro. I think Hayward is still injured. I think someone said that the Wizards beat a fully healthy Hornets team. Don't think Hayward. I'm pretty sure Hayward's like injured. Even if he's not, bro, he was supposed to be injured for the rest of the season. Yeah, no, Hayward's not in the lineup, so it's definitely not a fully healthy Hornets team. Just a Hornets team that has LaMelo again, which is still a great team. Don't get me wrong. Who are the Hornets playing? Because if they're in the 10th seed, who are they playing? I'm sorry, I'm just curious, man. Listen, don't you guys want to know? You know, it's scary time. Bruh, how great would those announcers be in the playoffs? It's going to be the Pacers. So the Pacers in the 9th seed. If I was the Hornets, I would definitely want to beat them. But I don't know. They could actually beat the Celtics. Because right now I'm thinking the Wizards was probably going to beat the Celtics. So then if the Hornets can beat the Pacers, then it would be Pacers or Hornets versus Celtics. And that'd be all I need to see to get the Hornets in there. All right. How great will the Hornets playing games be at the very least if they don't get out? Amazing. All right. But yeah, now the Heat are getting everything together. They had a defensive identity. Unfortunately, Oladipo, I don't think is going to be getting too much play time. But I feel like they had a lot of guards anyways. So I didn't really understand exactly where Oladipo fits unless you move Jimmy Butler down to the power forward position. But still, I don't know if it's worth it to do that too much. Oladipo would have been a more consistent shot creator, and then maybe probably a better defender than most of the other people on that team that were guards. But still, I didn't exactly see how they're gonna fit. But Spoelstra does a lot of lineup switches, so it's understandable. But those are my people that I'm choosing for the dark horses. All right, for the finals, I think that the finals are going to be